Matchday 5 of the 2024 Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers, held on November 13 and 14, 2024, saw key matches across the continent as teams sought to secure their spots for the 2025 tournament in Morocco. At the Obed Chiluma Stadium in Francistown, Botswana's President Duma Boko watched as his team battled Mauritania in a must-win encounter. The visitors struck first in spectacular fashion, with Aboubakary Koita rifling in a stunning free kick that soared into the top corner in the 7th minute. The Zebras responded quickly, equalizing through Gilbert Baruti, who pounced after Mauritania failed to clear a free kick delivery. Both sides had chances in the second half, but excellent goalkeeping ensured the score remained 1-1. The draw leaves Botswana in second place on 7 points, 3 ahead of Mauritania, who hold the head-to-head advantage. This sets up an intriguing final match day. Botswana will qualify if they avoid defeat against Egypt, or if Mauritania fails to beat Cape Verde. Mauritania must win and hope Botswana loses to secure their spot in Morocco. Egypt, already qualified, were held to a draw by Cape Verde in their final group game. Tahir Mohamed opened the scoring in the 31st minute with a sensational strike after gliding into the box and unleashing an unstoppable shot into the top corner. The Pharaohs had not conceded a single goal in the qualifiers until Cape Verde's record goalscorer, Ryan Mendes, equalized from the penalty spot just past the hour mark. Despite pressing for a winner, Cape Verde could not find the breakthrough they needed, and the final whistle ended their hopes of qualifying for Morocco. Equatorial Guinea secured a crucial point in their goalless draw with Group E leaders Algeria at the Nuevo Estadio de Malabo on Thursday, confirming their place at the 2025 AFCON in Morocco. The tightly contested match saw both teams fail to capitalize on their chances. Algeria, led by Riyad Mahrez, had opportunities through Mohamed Amoura and Romes Zarouki, but Equatorial Guinea's defense, guided by Basilio Ndong and Marvin Anibo, stood firm. The draw ensures Equatorial Guinea finishes second in the group with 8 points, while Algeria tops the group with 13. Liberia, in third with 4 points, can no longer overtake them. South Africa climbed to the top of Group D in the 2025 AFCON qualifiers with a commanding 2-0 victory over Uganda in Kampala. The match began cautiously, with both sides probing for opportunities but failing to break through in the first half. South Africa took control early in the second half when Tapolo Morina converted a clinical finish from the center of the box. Uganda pushed for an equalizer but found South Africa's defense resolute. In the 89th minute, Patrick Maswangani sealed the win with a composed strike following a precise assist from Ikrom Reyners. Both teams have already secured qualification for the tournament in Morocco, but Bafana's win strengthens their position as group leaders heading into the final match day. South Sudan defeated Congo 3-2 in an action-packed match at Juba National Stadium. Despite falling behind 2-1, South Sudan fought back with Eben Melish scoring twice, including a dramatic equalizer just before halftime. A red card for Congo's Brian Passy in the 78th minute proved decisive, and Data Eli scored the winning goal in the 84th minute, securing South Sudan's first points of the campaign. The win places South Sudan just behind Congo in Group K, with one match left to play. Niger thrashed Sudan 4-0 at the Stade de Keg, securing their first win in the qualifiers and pushing themselves into third place in Group F. The match saw Daniel Sosa open the scoring early, followed by Yusuf Umaru's stunning strike. Sosa added another with a penalty, and Husseini Badamasi capped the performance with a fourth goal. Despite Sudan's efforts, including some decent chances, they couldn't break down Niger's defense. Sudan remains second with 7 points, while Niger, with 4 points, has renewed hopes of qualification heading into the final match day. Tunisia triumphed 3-2 over Madagascar in a thrilling encounter at Loftus Versfeld Stadium. The match saw Tunisia take an early lead through Hamza Refia before Madagascar responded with an own goal by Emenala Memik. Sefal Altaef gave Tunisia the lead again, but Madagascar's Ibrahim Amada leveled the score. The match looked destined for a draw until stoppage time, when Ali Obdi's header sealed the win for Tunisia, who now top Group A with 10 points, while Madagascar remains at the bottom with 2 points. Libya earned a hard-fought 1-0 victory over Rwanda in Kigali, with Ford Saud Mohamed scoring the winning goal in the 84th minute. The match was a tight affair, with both teams struggling to create clear-cut chances. The win moves Libya to 4 points in Group D, though they remain at the bottom, while Rwanda stays in third with 5 points. Nigeria battled to a 1-1 draw with Benin, securing their place at the 2025 AFCON.
Corner taken
Benin
short.
took the lead in the 16th minute through Mohamed Tijani's header, but Nigeria equalized in the 81st minute with Victor Osimhen's header from Moses Simon's cross. The draw confirmed Nigeria's qualification for Morocco, while Benin's hopes remain alive, depending on results in their final game. Ghana's journey to the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations ended in a disappointing 1-1 draw with Angola at the November 11 Stadium in Luanda. The Black Stars made a promising start with Jordan Ayew's stunning free kick in the 18th minute, giving them a vital early lead. However, the hosts clawed back in the second half when Zine rose high to deliver a powerful header in the 64th minute, crushing Ghana's slim hopes of qualification. Four-time AFCON champions Ghana failed to secure a single victory in their qualification campaign and will miss the tournament for the first time in 20 years. Angola, already qualified, sits atop the group with 13 points and will head to Morocco as strong contenders. Comoros sealed their second-ever AFCON qualification with a 2-1 win over Gambia. Gambia took an early lead through Alassane Ouattara, but Comoros responded before halftime with a goal from Rafiki Said. In the 90th minute, Miziane Meolida headed in the winner, securing Comoros' spot in Morocco next year. The victory moves Comoros to 9 points, just behind Tunisia in the group standings. Mali secured their AFCON 2025 ticket with a determined 1-0 win over Mozambique at Estadio do Zimpito. Kamari Doumbia scored the match's only goal in the 19th minute, finishing a well-crafted assist from Yves Bissouma. Despite Mozambique's persistent attacks in the second half, Mali's goalkeeper Djigui Diarra produced a stellar performance, making key saves to preserve their lead. With this result, Mali confirmed their place in Morocco, while Mozambique faces a challenging path to qualification. In a dramatic showdown, Eswatini and Guinea-Bissau played to a 1-1 draw. The deadlock was broken in the 81st minute when Eswatini's Filani Mkonto shocked the visitors with a goal. However, Guinea-Bissau's Carlos Mane equalized just 6 minutes later with a close-range header. The draw leaves Guinea-Bissau third in the group with 5 points, needing a win in their final game to keep their qualification hopes alive. Eswatini, bottom of the group with 2 points, is officially out of contention. Zimbabwe punched their ticket to the AFCON finals despite a 1-1 draw against Kenya at Peter Mokaba Stadium. Tawanda Maswanais opened the scoring for the Warriors in the 32nd minute thanks to Koma Billiat's assist. Kenya's Jonah Ayanga leveled the match early in the second half, but the result was enough to confirm Zimbabwe's qualification thanks to their strong position in Group J. Zambia secured their place in the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations with a dramatic 1-0 victory over reigning champions Côte d'Ivoire in Group G. Kennedy Musonda delivered the decisive moment in the 43rd minute with a spectacular long-range strike which flew into the center of the goal, left the Ivorian goalkeeper helpless. Côte d'Ivoire pushed hard for an equalizer, but Zambia's defense stood firm under immense pressure. The victory propels Zambia to the top of Group G with 10 points, ensuring their qualification for AFCON 2025. Côte d'Ivoire in second, is also safely through to Morocco. Senegal edged Burkina Faso 1-0 at the 26th of March Stadium to finish top of Group L. After a goalless first half, substitute Habib Diarra's strike in the 83rd minute proved the difference. Burkina Faso pushed for an equalizer, but Senegal's defense, led by goalkeeper Edouard Mendy, stood firm. The win leaves Senegal at the top with 1 match to go, while Burkina Faso aims to secure second place. Malawi earned their first point of the 2025 AFCON qualifiers after a 0-0 draw against Burundi on Saturday. The Flames, unable to secure a win in the campaign, are set to finish at the bottom of Group L. The draw also ended Burundi's faint hopes of qualification. With 1 match remaining, the Swallows cannot overtake Senegal and Burkina Faso, who have already secured their spots at the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations. Tanzania strengthened their AFCON qualification bid with a pivotal 2-0 win over Ethiopia in Addis Ababa on Saturday. The Taifa Stars took control early, with Simon Msuva heading home a 15th-minute opener from a corner. Faisal Salam doubled the lead in the 31st minute, capitalizing on Shomari Kapom's precise delivery. Tanzania strengthened their AFCON qualification bid with a pivotal 2-0 win over Ethiopia in Addis Ababa on Saturday. The Taifa Stars took control early, with Simon Msuva heading home a 15th-minute opener from a corner. Faisal Salam doubled the lead in the 31st minute, capitalizing on Shomari Kapom's precise delivery. Despite Ethiopia's late attempts to rally, Aishi Manula remained impenetrable in the Tanzanian goal. This result moves Tanzania into second place in Group H with 7 points, overtaking Guinea, who later played DR Congo. With Ethiopia officially eliminated and DR Congo already qualified, Tanzania's fate will be decided in their final group match. Guinea secured a dramatic 1-0 victory over group leaders DR Congo in Abidjan to stay ahead in the qualification race. In a game dominated by tight defenses, Guinea's persistence paid off in added time. Isiaga Sila's cross found Gerasi, whose powerful shot broke the deadlock, sending the Sili national into second place with 9 points. Guinea and Tanzania will face off in Dar es Salaam in the group's final match to determine who joins DR Congo at the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations. Guinea needs just a draw to advance, while Tanzania must win to book their spot. Morocco maintained their perfect record with a 5-1 win over Gabon in Franceville. Despite Gabon's early lead through Denis Bouanga, Morocco responded with 5 unanswered goals, including a brace from Brahim Diaz, and strikes from Jamal Hakas, Youssef Enasairai, and Ismail Saibari. Morocco now has 15 points from 5 matches, with a remarkable goal difference of +17 as they continued their dominant AFCON 2025 qualifying campaign, despite automatically qualifying as hosts. Lesotho claimed a narrow 1-0 victory over the Central African Republic at the Free State Toyota Stadium, with Neo Mokechen's 51st-minute goal proving decisive. The match was largely scrappy, with CS Luis Mafuta coming closest to equalizing, hitting the post with a header in the 73rd minute. The win lifted Lesotho to third place in Group B, while ensuring Gabon's qualification for the 2025 AFCON, as they cannot be overtaken by Lesotho, who are 4 points behind with 1 game remaining. Morocco leads the group with a perfect record. Though Liberia's path to AFCON qualification was slim, the Lone Stars fought tenaciously to deliver the first victory of their campaign to the home supporters. A late penalty from Mohamed Sangari clinched a narrow 1-0 victory for Liberia over Togo in their AFCON qualifier, which was held at the Samuel Canyon Do Sports Complex. In a match marked by scarce scoring opportunities, both teams grappled to penetrate the other's steadfast defense. Desperately needing a win to maintain their qualification hopes, Togo applied early pressure but was consistently met with Liberia's resolute defense. Liberia's decisive moment arrived in the 83rd minute when Togo's captain, Jean Dakanam, committed a handball inside the penalty area. Sangari stepped up, and with composure, slotted the ball into the bottom left corner, giving Liberia a late lead. The victory bolstered Liberia's morale under interim coach Thomas Kojo, marking their first win of the qualifying rounds, elevating the Lone Stars to third place in the group standings with 4 points, while Togo is bottom of the table with 2 points faces their final group match without any chance of qualification, as they trail second-placed Equatorial Guinea by 5 points. In Johannesburg, Namibia held an already qualified Cameroon to a scoreless draw in their AFCON 2025 qualifier at Orlando Stadium. Namibia's Brave Warriors, no longer in the running for qualification, played with tenacity, nearly surprising Cameroon within seconds of kickoff. In the opening moments, Prince Twiza's initial shot was blocked, and Aprocious Petrusa's follow-up effort went over the bar. Namibia continued to test Cameroon's defense, with striker Peter Shalulile forcing a key save from Cameroon's goalkeeper, Andre Onana, in the 42nd minute. Cameroon, assured of qualification, fielded a slightly rotated lineup and controlled possession but took few risks. Despite late pressure from both teams, neither found the net. Cameroon retained the top spot in Group J, while Namibia's determined showing earned them their first point in the qualifiers. Despite being eliminated, the Brave Warriors aim to conclude their campaign on a high note, having held one of Africa's elite teams to a draw. Chad and Sierra Leone fought to a 1-1 stalemate in their AFCON 2025 qualifier at Stade Olympique Alassane Ouattara in Abidjan. In this heated encounter, both sides wrestled for 3 points, leaving Sierra Leone's qualification hopes in limbo. Sierra Leone drew first blood in the 29th minute when Obu Dambuya's powerful shot from outside the box soared into the top left corner, giving the visitors a lead. Dambuya's goal energized Sierra Leone, as they fought to solidify their Group G standing. Chad retaliated 5 minutes later, after Marius Mondelmaji was fouled in the box. Mahamat Tayam stepped up to convert the ensuing penalty, placing the ball firmly in the top left corner and leveling the score. Both sides pressed for a decisive goal in the second half, with Sierra Leone creating several chances. Despite Sierra Leone's late advances, Chad clinched their third draw of the campaign. With 5 points from 5 games, this result confirms title holders Côte d'Ivoire's qualification for next year's tournament in Morocco, as they are guaranteed at least second place in Group G. By the close of the international break, the full roster of teams qualified for AFCON 2025 in Morocco will be confirmed, as teams seize their last opportunities to secure a place in Africa's premier football event.